At least 51st Avenue before you head back up to the 101 Alfrea. There's additional slow and go from 7th Avenue into the 51. We're also working the freeway crash from the 10 eastbound. This is going to be at 91st Avenue. Eastbound 10 at 16th Street, a stalled vehicle, and the 202 Santan. Northbound at Baseliner, wreck off right. This traffic report brought to you by Asset Preservation, Wealth and Tax. Financial tax and estate planning all in one place. Everyone should get multiple points of view on their financial plan. Go to AssetPreservationWealth.com to schedule your complimentary portfolio review. Featured and KTAR News.
High today at 112. It's going to be humid and sunny. A low tonight of 90 and a high tomorrow under sunny skies of 114. Your weather is brought to you by Howard Air.
Strong values.
Humid and 112. Oh yes, today is going to be just lovely.
System that we could better track and punish people that overstay their visas, then we would have
oh dang, I hope he keeps backing up.
The Mike Broomhead Show, coming up this morning at 8 on KTAR News 92.3 FM and the KTAR News app.
Alright, so I overslept a little bit and then got distracted trying to edit some of my vlog before I was like, I have no time for this. And then came out and got all distracted talking to Julie. She's looking better to me every year, and I'm pretty sure she's got a dude. I don't. That would never work out with us anyway, because I've seen what she's like when she's angry, and I just never put up with that shit. And obviously, neither one of us is moving away, like, ever. But her and I think it's her son are working on the irrigation. You know, I mentioned a while back I showed footage of somebody doing some random digging in the backyard of my place. And I was kind of curious of like what was going on with that. And I came home yesterday, would have shot footage of it, but I was so pressed for time between working at the rental car company and trying to get to Domino's on time, which of course I arrived without my hat. And so the second day of working Domino's without my hat. First day, it was almost like a joke between me and the guy who was acting manager that day. I'm gonna have to send you home. Oh yeah, but yeah, I'm dressed inappropriately. Send me home, please. It's like, no, I don't need to be sent home. But he looked around the store, couldn't find another hat. I broke with no hat. I'd like to have a hat on personally. You know, the brim kind of protects my eyes and my face from sunburn. It's not like I'm trying to get away without wearing a hat. I can't find the damn thing. So yesterday I come in, immediately Samantha's like, where's your hat? She's like, that's what I'm wanting to know. I can't find it. I've barely had time to change clothes and get here 15 minutes late. Oh, and she also, well, I guess I caught a bit of it on the video. I think I caught a bit of it. I haven't had time to preview videos from recent days. Except for the one when I was coming back from Yuma and I noticed that like 8 people ran a red light back to back. That was fun. I didn't just make a short of that and post that right away. So I'm not 100% sure if I got video of me almost to Domino's and Samantha calling me and chewing me out. Why didn't you text me back? I'm driving. I don't drive and text. Why didn't you call me? Because I'm driving. It's like, do you want me there as quickly as I can get there, or do you want me on the phone distracting you from making pizzas while I'm not in motion? I mean, I didn't put it to her like that, but that's kind of the bottom line. It's like, I'm trying to get there as quick as I can. So yeah, I'm not pulling over to make a phone call or text you. I'm just driving. People wondering why I'm not texting them back. People wondering why I'm not texting them back as quickly these days. I'm literally driving all the time. I mean, if I'm running with somebody in a shag, I got a little bit of text time as we head back up into the, whoa, that guy just noticed at the last second that he needed to exit for Terminal 4. I really can't slide anybody for that. This is kind of a confusing airport to drive through, especially if you've never been through it before. I mean, shit, I've been through it countless times, and I still took the wrong ramp on my way to work late yesterday. Or not yesterday, but last week.
And here's Detour Dan live from the Valley Chevy Dealers Traffic Center.
No wasting time, Jim. I got to go right to the crash list things. Like usual, we get near 8 o'clock, and all of a sudden the crash list starts going bonkers. Northbound 101. This is going to be the hour for you, the 101. We've got
Wow, so much hot tail waiting for ground transportation on the right.
Stay right for it, but the traffic cam goes back to where this crash is anyway for wreck number 2 at 51st Avenue. That wreck has been moved off right, but it's still obviously a curiosity factor. Southbound side of that 101 hour for you, we've got a wreck at the Camelback exit ramp being reported now, and a couple more freeway wrecks. Northbound 202 Santana Baseline, a wreck off right. Downtown, a stalled vehicle on the 10 eastbound at the 16th Street exit. And also 99th Avenue in Glendale, as well as 15th Avenue south of Broadway collisions and eastbound McDowell. Closed at the 101 Pima. That's for police activity. Try McKellips or Thomas. This traffic report brought to you by Dolphin Pools. Enter to win a free pool at Dolphin Pools. Since 1984, they've built affordable luxury pools. Now with a new East Valley location, visit dolphinpools.us for details. Dieter Dan, KTAR News.
With a high today of 112, we will kick off another excessive heat warning starting tomorrow when we're expecting a high of 114.
Fabulous.
The weather is brought to you by Howard Air. All right, I think this is really interesting. Mike Broomhead's going to talk about the scandals of one Joe Biden, the scandals of one Donald Trump, but not necessarily look at who's better or who's worse, but how bad this is for America overall.
Yeah, you got the two leading candidates for their parties. I mean, obviously Joe Biden's in front because he's the sitting president. He's the heir apparent to run again, although there's whispers of other people. And you've got Donald Trump, who far and away by over 30 points, I think right now, is leading in the primary for the Republicans. And the more they throw at him, the more charges that come out, it galvanizes the people behind him. But in the end, is this the best that we have to offer the world for the most powerful position in the world? It's just an interesting look.
Yeah, no, very much so. I think a lot of people have held their nose during many an election.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if that attitude will shine through. We're very early in the process. I know
We need a Gen X president.
But this is really early in the primary process. What are the primary numbers going to look like as the case against Donald Trump moves forward, but the primaries move into next year? Are we going to see a shift in those numbers?
Yeah. Also, a shift in the numbers in a positive direction for crime statistics in Phoenix.
Yeah. Overall, 2% drop in crimes. Violent crimes are down, although sexual assaults are up for whatever reason. There's an anomaly there. But
Dudes are
overall,
horny.
in the city of Phoenix, this crime reduction plan of the interim chief seems to at least be working at the beginning. So crime numbers are down in the valley, in the city of Phoenix over this year.
And, of course, we can't go...
Woke up like surgically attached to a baseball bat this morning. Holy crap.
Like, it's such a huge topic for us.
New York City is contemplating putting people in Central Park because they are overflowing with people.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been to New York. It is a massive. You can't.
Just have them build their own shelters. It'll be like Kowloon Walled City 2.0.
Room for people there, so it makes you get a fresh feeling for Yuma. You know.
Right. Yeah. Where Kirsten Sinema was holding her round table yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, thanks for the shout out this morning. I heard you play a little audio from the senator and mention the show. That was very kind of you.
Yeah, well,
thank you.
It was to make a point. The point was, could you have imagined a world where not only was Senator Sinema willing to come on the Mike Broomhead show, but there was something you guys agreed on.
Yeah, we used to, her and I worked on some veteran stuff together years ago, which was the only thing we agreed on. I've always gotten along with her personally, but you're right. When she said I'm going to be independent just like Arizona, I actually laughed at it.
Yeah.
And I had to go on the air a number of times and say, I guess I was wrong.
All right, that's all coming up with Mike Broomhead. Jamie's got a KTAR news expansion in just 60 seconds. I want to talk about something that's farther away than 60 seconds. Much, much farther away. And that's retirement. Have you thought about it recently? Listen.
I'm not going to get to retire. I'm just going to keep working until I drop dead. And then I'm going to have supervisors that are pissed off that I'm not working because I'm dead. It's like, fucking Daniel, lazy motherfucker, out there in that car being dead. How dare he? Why is it taking him so long to pick up that next pizza?